Howdy, 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 my beautiful Pisces. My name is SimplyVelca, and today, darling, I'm going to be doing a you versus them tarot reading, darling. I'm going to be seeing how you're feeling about the situation, how they're feeling about the situation, see what's happening in regards to this connection, darling. Keep in mind, I am just a man reading some tarot cards to you, Pisces. You know your situation better. You know what it is you can handle best. You already know a little bit better about how this person acts and all that. So, regardless of whatever decisions you end up making in regards to this connection, Pisces, I'm always going to be that ride or die bestie that's just here to support you. Regardless of whatever decisions you make, you want to stay in this connection, darling, I'm like, all right, great, fabulous, we'll do that, darling, right? So keep that in mind. If you are, doesn't matter what you identify as, rather, whether it's he, she, they, them, anything inside or outside of that spectrum, Pisces, if these cards are going to resonate with you, darling, they're going to resonate with you, Pisces. So keep that in mind. Also, if you do enjoy this tarot reading today, Pisces, or you just enjoy my vibe for today, I would appreciate it if you were to give this video a like and subscribe, because it does help me out a lot, Pisces, and I always appreciate it when you guys do that extra step to support me, darlings. And yeah, I also do your weekly general tarot horoscope reading, Pisces, every single Thursday, so be sure to check that out in the top right hand corner of the screen if you'd like. And yeah, if you want to book a private personal reading with me, Pisces, my website's always linked down below, SimplyVelca.com. So let's jump into this tarot reading today. Let's see what's going on between you and your person. This could be involving your twin flame, soulmate, family, darling, anything. You add the labels, darling. Again, I'm just flipping the tarot cards. So let's see what's going on. On your side of things, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So you probably, I feel like for most of you Pisces, you feel very optimistic in how the tides can potentially change with this. You may already be noticing some changes when it comes to this connection, Pisces. But at the same time, there might be days where it's just like you feel very positively, you feel very strongly in regards to this connection, and then other days where you're just like, oh man, like I don't know where, like I don't even know if we're gonna be friends or even connecting. Like later on today, darling, right? It's very hot and cold energy, but I feel as if it's not really. I mean, this may be just my own bias, Pisces, right? And me just giving y'all the benefit of the doubt because y'all my homies, but it's just like, it's giving me very much so a vibe where it's just like, you want this to work out, but it's just like very dependent on how this other person is. Like, it's very, again, I just get very hot and cold energy with this, and it's just like you're trying to maintain as much optimism as you can when it comes to this connection, and hoping that it just the tides continue turning in your favor, darling. We have here as well the Seven of Wands stepping forward on their side of things, Pisces. So with them, there is this sense of where it's like, it feels like they're on the defensive, they're on the guard, Pisces. They feel as if they have something to prove. I don't know if they have something to prove to you. Maybe there's someone in their life that they care very much so about how they're being perceived, right? Feels like this person cares a lot about public image, Pisces. And so I don't really know how this really relates to you, Pisces, but yeah, the Lover's card in the back of the deck, it's like they care about this connection, darling. It's giving me I just heard Romeo and Juliet. It's giving me very much so Romeo and Juliet. Now, admittedly, it's been many, many years, darling, Pisces, since I've read Romeo and Juliet, but it's just like, wasn't Juliet's family, like, it was like something with just like their own internal like issues with families and all that, darling. So it does feel as if this person can be easily swayed by those that are in their life. You know, they really care about the perception of other people, and that's probably why you have this Wheel of Fortune experience, where it's just like, if it's just about you two, Pisces, I feel like things would just be so different. But because there seems to be like always like, you know, what this person thinks, what this person says, what this person feels, this person may have like some, I just heard like they may have some past connections that influence their thoughts and opinions. Maybe they're not quite over somebody from their past, is something that I feel for some of you Pisces, maybe about like 12% of you guys. I know it's a random number, but it just like, it makes sense in my brain for this percentage. In regards to the connection between you two, the Chariot card coming in here, Pisces, the Cancer card. So it does feel as if you guys progressed really quickly, Pisces. It feels almost as if like when you guys first started connecting, it just went from 0 to 1,000 really quickly. And I feel like that's part of the reason why you might be hooked into this energy. I don't mean this as a bad way, but it's just like you may have just really clicked with this energy heavily just because of how fast this progressed. And so now you may feel as if you're already in so deep with this connection. right? And I feel like on some level for them that might have spooked them out a little bit, Pisces, and being like, oh wow, this progressed really fast. Not to say that they obviously it takes two to tango, darling. They also helped make this progress quickly, but it feels like, you know, as like this progress, you know, y'all so far down this road now, Pisces, this person over here is like, well, wait a minute, I don't know if I'm ready for this, right? In regards to what y'all need to be doing mainly in this connection, we have the 10 of Cups. So it's one of those things, Pisces, I don't know, someone has commitment issues. I'm not saying that they do, Pisces, but it feels like the main thing that needs to happen here is where it's just like you both need to acknowledge that you guys are on the same team. Also, the 10 of Cups is a card of people that they keep close, like that you keep close in your inner circle, Pisces. So, you know, it may be, again, this sense, you know, going back to what I was saying beforehand, this person really cares about how they're perceived by their family or what have you, Pisces. Now, I don't know how you would really rectify that, right? But, you know, that's something to be aware of, Pisces. But it does feel like, you know, both you guys need to be on the same level of understanding, being like, all right, how serious are we going to take this connection? And, you know, where are we going with this, right? Feels like from your end you want like your whole heart is involved in this situation, and I'm not saying their heart's not involved in this situation, fully in the situation as well, Pisces, but it does feel as if they're a little bit more I don't know if skeptical is the right word for it, but they might have a little bit more cold feet. They have the World card on their perspective as well. There's definitely some type of cycle in their life, whether it's like a past connection or whether it's just there's some other influence. There's some perception outside of themselves, whether it could be family, or it could, like, I feel like it's either like family or like a friend that they've been really friends or that they've been friends with for a long time, Pisces, or for some of y'all it might be just an ex, darling. I feel like there's some of them that are just really clinging on to this old energy on some level. Not to say that they don't. Yeah, Death card coming in here. This was in the reverse, Pisces. So it's like they don't fully, like, while they care about you, Pisces, at the same time, like, they still have there's still some type of emotional connection, some involvement with some old past energy here, and that's what's giving them this sense of reservation. Maybe they, you know, on some level, let's give the benefit of the doubt, Pisces. Let's not just like villainize this energy, right? Because we are all human. You know, this might be a sense of where they're just like freaking out on some level because they're just like, oh man, like this progressed so quickly. You know, maybe they don't want to make the mistakes of what happened last time in their last connections as well, right? I could see that being a situation as well. Six of Swords here. Yeah, admittedly, Pisces, I feel like for the majority of these people, for majority of y'all's person, this is a situation where they are very resistant on moving on from another situation. They're very resistant on moving on from someone's perception of caring about what they think or feel. Pisces, they're just very resistant on fully just letting go something from the past, or just letting go of what a connection means to them and how it plays out in this connection, if that makes sense, Pisces. So it's, again, like I get this sense of, if it's just about you and this person, Pisces, things would just be so different. But because with this person, they just are clinging on to so many other things, Pisces, that it just makes it so much harder for you to actually just be y'all too, if that makes sense. So let's see on your side of things deeper. Six of Cups. I feel like you guys have just consistently offered nothing but your love to this person, right? You're just like in this place of being like, well, how much, like, you know, you just been treating them well, you've been communicating, and it just, yeah, on some level, you might even experience the sense of being like, well, dang, like, am I being, like, you might have had thoughts of being like, oh, am I being too clingy? Am I being too what have you? It's not the case at all. Like, I feel like you're just really giving your all into this connection. I feel like that's really admirable, Pisces. I mean, personally, I feel like that's really admirable, but I mean, keep in mind, I am the child of Venus, so it's like I love love, so I don't see anything wrong with this. So feels like you really have given your all to this. Hermit card, you might be having, yeah, I feel like some of you guys, you know, you're offering in so much, and then it's like it feels like it's not enough. And I want to just tell you guys, like, don't internalize this at all. If you're getting in your head, if you're starting to develop any type of insecurity based off of this connection, darling, stop it. Like, truly just stop it. Like, it's one of those things, like, it doesn't matter what it is that you do. Like, if you were providing what it is that you're providing to another person, Pisces, like, it would be so different. Like, this person just has so many things that they're clinging on to, so many other issues that it's like, it's not right to you. Seven of Cups here. yeah, it just feels like you're at this place of confusion, Pisces. You don't really know what the problem is. You don't know what to even do from here, or like where it is that you're going wrong. It's just like, well, man, like, you bring them flowers and then you end up getting yelled at because you brought them flowers. And then it's just like, it feels almost as if, Pisces, you're at this place of where it's just like everything you do seems like it could just be wrong. It feels like you're constantly walking on eggshells with this connection, where you're just like, you care so much about this connection that it's just like, you don't want to trigger them, but at the same time, everything you do seems to just trigger something. And it's just so frustrating for you because you have nothing but good intentions with this. And it's just like, well, you're just like putting your hands up in the air and be like, well, man, like, what do I do now? Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So let's get past best case scenario when it comes to this connection. The Judgment card coming in here with the Five of Discs, Five of Pentacles, as well as the Ace of Pentacles as well. So Pisces, truly, I feel as if it's one of those things where this person kind of has to just let go of the caring of being perceived, how they're being perceived by other people in regards to this connection. Personally, Pisces, I don't really understand like how, like, for me personally, I'm trying so hard not to project my own opinion onto this, Pisces, but it's just like, if you like somebody, you shouldn't care about what other people think about it either, But I've always been very unapologetically myself, darling, Pisces. But it's just like, you think about it this way. If you like pineapple on your pizza, darling, you're going to just shamelessly eat pineapple on pizza. You're going to be like, well, it's like you can feel whatever you want to feel about pineapple on pizza. Personally, I don't like it, darling. But you're going to just eat it anyways, because it's just like, well, what does the matter? It don't impact you at all. So that's my perception on this. Best case scenario, this person has to let go of caring about how others perceive them. This person puts so much weight on the opinions of others that it's kind of scary to me. Now, keep in mind they are humans, so I don't know. This gives me like a very immature, like they might be younger energy here, Pisces. Like this person just has a lot of maturing to do. Even if they're older, Pisces, I feel as if there's like some level of them socially that's just very underdeveloped. The advice from your spirit guides, we have the Page of Wands here with the Empress card coming in here, Pisces, as well as the, what is this? The Ten of Discs, Ten of Pentacles here, Pisces. So your advice from your spirit guides is really just this sense of, before I say what I want to say, Three of Swords here, I feel as if this is going to be a connection that I don't feel like I can't sell sunshines and rainbows, Pisces. Probably many of you guys are going to click out of this reading at this point, which is fine, darling. I don't care. But it's just like, for those that want to hear like just rainbows and sunshines and just being like, oh, this person is the one, y'all are going to live happily ever after, I don't see that reality happening with this. I kind of see this as a temporary connection here to provide some lessons to you, give you a better sense of self. But the thing to be careful about with this connection, Pisces, is like, because I can see you guys already internalizing being like, am I the issue, or just like questioning just your own self and how you handle connections. Like this could really do a detriment to yourself and add insecurity to yourself where there wasn't insecurity necessarily beforehand because of this person. Pisces, because of this person, I just don't like it. I feel like this person is just here to teach you something, and as long as you're just open to the lesson, then you're going to get a lot out of this connection. But I really just don't see this being long term, especially just because of how much they care about just how other people perceive them, and like they're clinging on to something. New moon in Aquarius bring love into this situation here. I feel as if you need to just not, Pisces, you need to just kind of see this for how it is and then just not get triggered by it. I know that's a lot easier said than done, but it's just one of those things, and being like, all right, just seeing them being like, all right, you have all this baggage, darling. You care so much about this, like, at some point you need to put yourself first in this connection, Pisces, and maybe this person is providing something to you for right now, but be open to other things. Just don't internalize the issues like what they're exuding, because you're not the problem. The Unicorn card, indulge in your creative and imagining magical side through some form of artistic expression. It's going to be a very side message, very specific, but I feel as if this connection here is very pivotal for my artists out there, my Pisces that are artists, that are looking for new inspiration. I almost feel like this connection here is just here to like give you some divine artistic inspiration for your art. It's definitely the sense of like providing like I feel like for a lot of you guys, it might just find a way of just getting this purpose. The whole purpose of this is just getting deeper in touch with your own emotions that wouldn't be tapped into unless you're dealing with this person, which I can appreciate on some level. But again, just don't internalize this, Pisces. But yeah, darling, that's the reading that I have for you. Sorry this wasn't as light as I was hoping this was to be, Pisces. Hopefully you found some reading cards that did resonate with you, though. If you did, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe, Pisces, and I'll be connecting with you hopefully on some Thursday, darling, or just sometime in the near future, darling. I love you so much, Pisces. Good luck.